This is Susan. Susan is married with 3 beautiful children. If you are a friend of Susan's on her social media, well, then you know that Susan is the envy of most people who follow her. On any given weekend, Susan can be found out at a fancy dinner or some social event. When she is not out living it up, she can be found camping, boating, and enjoying the many activities and events scheduled for that weekend. Susan has quite a following of people, and her friends list is quite extensive. People just love to see Susan's posts and updates. People enjoy following Susan and getting inspired by watching her many posts and seeing how enjoyable and exciting Susan's life is. Susan is usually the life of the party, witty, funny, and charismatic. She is often seen laughing and enjoying everything and everyone around her. It's quite a life. Or so it seems. For Susan, she is like a nicely decorated cake, so bright, beautiful, and inviting. Sadly, however, what is hidden under the frosting is the many layers that make the cake complete. For Susan, under her bright and colorful frosting, there are ingredients that make Susan not so perfect after all. As you remove the frosting, we start to see that Susan is dealing with some personal battles. Her marriage is in trouble, her finances are not in order, and Susan is battling some substance abuse and depression. How can this be, one might ask? Her life seems so perfect on social media. Well, like most people, Susan is just ordinary and trying to live her best life. Like many, she is a product of depression and anxiety. She tries to be a warrior and keep it all together, trying to hide from all the pressures she lives with daily. Susan's life on social media seems so amazing, as does she. Her life outside social media, well, that's another story. Friends, the lesson here is not to be drawn into thinking that everyone is doing better than you, that somehow your life has less meaning. The frosting and decorations might look better than yours, but what's underneath might be the ingredients that make the cake unpalatable. Never judge people or assume that your life is better or worse. We are all in a battle of some sort, hiding from the hardships of life and trying to mask our problems in hopes to keep it all together. Susan is like so many of us, battling demons and doing her best to fit in and make the most of her situation. Always take the time to reach out to those you love. See what's lying underneath the frosting. We are only as strong as the truth, and together we make up the ingredients that complete the cake.